I'm Catherine, this is Zach. We're from RoseyRavelston Books. This is our second review of books we've read and
Or are reading.
Mm-hmm. Yes, true. Although I think we've both read this
have.
one. Our ones we're talking about. So do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. This is a book I read a little while ago, but I really wanted to talk about it. The book's called Cull by Tanvir. A lot of people, I think, probably wouldn't have heard of this author yet, although I think they probably will in the future. She's a British author. She's, I can't remember the exact number, but something like 98% blind, I think. So she's got a guide dog as well, and she's written a story with a protagonist who is in a very similar position. It's kind of I'd say it's dystopian to a certain extent, but there's a lot of political commentary too and social commentary on what it's like to live in modern day England, and a lot of that, a lot of parallels to living in Australia these days too. It's got some really interesting themes, I think, especially about the way we treat other people and the ways that we should be treating people better, not worse. But it's a book that I've really enjoyed, and we're actually going to look at having Tanvir do an author talk with us via Zoom at some stage next year. I still need to link up the details, but we've had a few people buy the book, and I think all the feedback so far has been really positive.
Yeah, I've read this one too, and I love it. A strong female character with a dog.
Talking dog.
Well, no, don't say talking dog, because that makes it sound weird. Like, it's good. It is really good. It was one of those books once I couldn't stop thinking about it.
It makes you think.
Yeah,
sure.
and sort of in a challenging way as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. I really, really liked that one. It'd be great if we could get her to come in for an author talk.
Yeah, we'll do something on Zoom because she's based in the UK. But
yeah,
so
nice.
That's Cull by Tanvir. Very highly recommended.
Link in bio. My one is The Particular Sadness of Lemon Cake by Aimee Bender. I'd never read anything by her. I picked this up and looked at the blurb and just thought, gosh, I've got to read this. It's really weird. So basically, it's about a little girl. On her 9th birthday, her mum makes her a lemon chocolate cake, and she discovers she can taste her mother's emotions in the cake. And it becomes that everything she eats, she can taste the emotions of the people that have made it.
That's pretty weird.
But but that's not the weird bit. Even to it gets to the point that she sort of can hone it so she knows the eggs are free range, and like the ham is from this pig who was treated well from this part of the world. Like, really, really, I found that really interesting. But of course, a lot of people make things that are miserable. And so this poor 9-year-old kid, and she finds out her mum's really unhappy, and she doesn't know, but she can tell by eating the cake, and like, she doesn't know how to talk to her mum about it, and her mum's like, why aren't you eating anymore? She ends up, anyway, I won't say too much.
Is it just the mum that she can pick up this?
Everyone.
Wow.
And so like, even restaurants and stuff, and so she starts going to restaurants where people are happy, the chefs are happy, but I mean, at first she's 9 years old, what can you do?
Yeah.
And she starts, I don't want to say too much, but it's really, really interesting.
Okay.
Weirdest ending to a book I've ever read.
That you've ever read. You've read some pretty weird books.
Rang my mum immediately because she told me she'd read this, and I said, what did I just read? And it's so out of the blue, and it relates to the book, but you just go, what the... And it kind of...
Can I say that Cull has quite a weird ending?
No, this is... No.
Really?
Honestly.
Wow.
And it's weird in a way that makes you go, is that a good ending? Is that a bad ending? Like, it just it's so out of... Yeah, I won't say too much, but I really, really enjoyed it. The ending kind of made it weird and took it away from it a little bit because it was just so out of the blue. But look, if you want to, it was really easy to read.
Cool.
Easy to pick up, easy to read. Jodie Picoult says it's beautiful. So I'd recommend it. It's not the best book ever because it is so weird, but really, really, really easy to read and good. And I love the concept too, because it makes you really think about, the way the emotions, like, I guess how much people are hiding.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see your Jodie Picoult and I'll raise you a Faye Weldon.
Oh, okay.
Because Faye Weldon thinks, she said, laugh and weep with wit, flair and imagination. Tanvir Bush unfolds the secret life of a nation on benefits. Our nation. Dot. So,
a book with such beautiful writing that sometimes I have to stop and taste a sentence a second time. See, taste a sentence because it's
that's just
taste.
weird.
Yeah. Anyway, those are our books. If you've read these, let us know what you think. If you now want to read them, we would love to hear your thoughts, especially on this. As I said, no spoilers, but whoa, it's odd.
And if you have anything bad to say about us or our videos, too bad.
Too bad. Thanks.
See ya.
Hopefully they can hear with the rain.